in destroying the paper airplane, may not really want man to ever be anything other than a pet, other than a creature in the jungle. He may not even see this as a challenge to society or culture in terms of order and control. He may actually see this as kind of race in America at that particular moment, that we need to keep these people subjected at all times.
Because we don't even know what they do with people besides hunt them. They use them for some sort of scientific test.
So they don't.
So, are they the equivalent? I mean, the equivalent of rhesus monkeys that we use for testing and stuff like that. I mean, is that their only purpose in this world?
I kind of wonder. Even though we haven't seen humans as slaves at this point. Mm-hmm. We haven't seen them as pets per se.
No.
But I do wonder if this commentary from Zaius is just kind of a shutting down of race, of that we cannot let them be powerful.
Then why does he even let them exist?
Is he? I mean, they're conducting experiments on them.
Yeah, but they're in the wild.
But
why can't they just hunt them down and just kill them? But if you're wanting to,
somebody else besides Zaius is allowing this to exist. So there's another faction within Ape society.
He said he wouldn't mind if they were all eradicated, didn't he?
He may have. I don't recall that.
Yeah. So there's some other factor besides Zero that is the champion of man, or the scientific community that wants to study man. It's not Zaius.
And I mean,
Zaius once it's gone.
With science fiction, you can obviously get into the ideas of genocide and how horrible it is, but I can't say it. I just realized as soon as I start talking about
the future.
I'm going to step into the future.
Well, you can't.
You hate that moment when your tongue gets in the way of your teeth? And
he crushes an airplane.
You guys have a side podcast where you go ahead and you two just talk about future?
Yes.
So he's crushing a paper airplane. He's crushing it because he recognizes what it is, or he doesn't. He recognizes what it represents.
That.
He recognizes what it means to Zero and Cornelius, and he's stopping them.
Yeah.
He is stopping Taylor from becoming whatever Taylor is. We've already got a glimpse that he erased the writing. I can write. Mm-hmm. He's already on to Taylor.
True.
He already knows Taylor is more abnormal, unusual,
right.
A mutation, and whether or not he recognizes the paper airplane, he recognizes Taylor as a bad idea, a bad thing.
Yeah. Taylor is poison to his society.
Yeah.
And he needs to get rid of it.
For sure.
Because the moment that you begin thought begins ideas, begins change. And he doesn't want any of it. Oh my God, I just sound like Yoda from Phantom Menace. I didn't mean it like that. But that's probably what it is. Maybe Taylor is truly that poison drop that just hit the water supply, and he has to get rid of it before it goes into everyone's mouth.
Right.
He's dangerous. Because I don't think he knows what the paper airplane is. We have no proof of that, even for those of us who can see into the future. We don't really know any of that. He realizes what the ideas that are represented within it.
But can you imagine for Dr. Zaius if he thinks that Taylor can actually go out there and educate the humans? Moving the needle further along of what Taylor's capable of.
Yeah.
It may not even be the destruction of ape society. It may actually be the
evolution
rise
of man.
And evolution of
man.
And
the fact that if Taylor exists, does that mean that there are more Taylors out there that they just haven't found yet?
That is the one thing that I'm surprised that we haven't gotten a sense of. That if Taylor is there, what else is there?
Yeah.
We haven't gotten that sense. Zaius is just trying to save ape society, shut this down, maybe stop the evolution of man, maybe stop the spread of information. Destruction of a paper airplane is pretty big. I mean, they talk about societies. The things they want to do is lower education. They want to lower incomes. They want to kind of keep people dumb so they can do this stuff.
If you keep people stupid, you can control them.
Exactly, control them. So destruction of the paper airplane. If flight is a theoretical thing at this particular point in the society, are the people in the society preventing them from having flight?
I don't know.
Wow, things to ponder.
Sorry. This next part is actually kind of cool, too.
So, if we're at the end of the minute, I have to say something about that.
I had some more.
Sean?
We're not at the end of the minute.
No, we still have a little bit more.
Whole other scene.
You led to something that made me think we were going there, so I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We have somebody at the door here who thinks they're coming in. So, as we sit here at Zeus and...
Okay, they're walking.
Okay.
Cool.
A potential customer and the doors are closed, and if you're listening to this later, lady, We didn't want you in here. I'm just kidding. I didn't mean
You're
that.
scared? That's because you're new.
It's late in the evening on December 20th.
Right. We're scared.
Exactly.
All right, Sean, what have you got?
December 21st. It's late evening on December 21st.
Well, it also depends on when you listen to this, but just know that this is going to hit.
We'll have extended holiday hours.
Yeah.
Starting on the 22nd.
And and if you don't live anywhere near Dallas, fly into Dallas and come see Richard at Zoo.
Yeah.
What are your notes,
I was going to say now. Okay, so we're now back in the zoo or whatever, and
we're going to jump after this moment. Okay. All right. Cool.
Taylor, who was a complete to this woman in earlier minutes, is now big spooning her.
Oh yeah, he is cuddling up. He is down for the long space sleep with her.
There you go. He just doesn't want her to turn into a space zombie or space mummy.
Opens on Julius. The keeper dozes in a chair outside Taylor's cage. Camera pivots on Taylor, who is lying on his side. Interesting change in direction here. According to this script that I have, it says Nova is curled up behind him.
Oh, but she was spooning him. That would make more sense.
But in this situation, he's spooning her.
Okay. But as a character, he's just had the world dejected. Every one of his ideas poo-pooed. Poo-poo flung at him from zero since that's her middle finger.
He's also Charlton Heston. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
He's not going to have a woman come up behind him. He's going to be like,
that's right, I'm taking her.
We also don't know how long a gap there has been since he's been brought back.
So what are you saying has happened?
I don't know what's happened. That's what I'm saying.
I didn't know
they've just been because
he was hauled away, tossed in a cage, and now
he's never mind.
They made monkey babies.
Hauled in a cage, tossed in a cave with unknown savage woman.
She's still unknown, isn't she?
No name
She's
yet.
Still unknown. Yeah,
she's still Space Hoochie.
She's just the blood donor.
It says that she wakes up, and he kind of groggily wakes up, raising his head, and we have two officers walk in. Julie says, "What's up, Lieutenant?"
I love that. Cracked me up when I heard "What's up, Lieutenant?" It's just so colloquial.
All right,
Lieutenant.
And two guerrilla officers have entered the compound. They wear sidearms. And the Ape Lieutenant says, "We're taking number 4 over to the surgery in 5 minutes." Now, have they given him a number at this particular point? I may not have been part of the discussion.
No.
He's got a number 4.
Well,
Bright Eyes and number 4.
Yeah, apparently he's number 4.
Bright Eyes is what I've known.
Well, they can't exactly walk in and call him Bright Eyes.
They might
have a little bit of
at the beginning called him number 4, and I just overlooked that.
I don't recall.
I don't recall that either. Yeah.
So maybe they've officially signed him number 4, but why is he number 4?
Right. I just found this really fascinating that all of our discussion in the prior minute about what I would have done as Taylor, trying to find my place in this society, because there's no hope for me getting home. He's now like, hey, I got a woman.
I'm not getting home. All my friends are dead.
I'm sleeping in a cage on a floor, and I'm going to take any comfort I can right now because this will be my last comfort.
Well, it is the 60s, so we had a lot of free loving going on.
Right. So is he cuddling with unknown savage woman because it's convenient, because he knows that it's over, because he knows that he can make something with her eventually? Is
I'm going to go for the latter.
I mean, there's more in the next minute that we can't talk about yet, but
right,
this moment, right? She's in this cage with him, and they're finding some type of comfort with each other.
So this brings to the moment that I have to say, and if you can read the line of dialogue where the guy says that they're going to take number 4 over for surgery, what is that exact line of dialogue?
We can't say that yet. That's the next minute.
I thought that was this minute. No, that's this minute. That's what we said at the top of it, was take number 4 over surgery in 5 minutes.
Right.
Okay. You watch movies and you know that Charlton Heston is the top of the acting stratosphere in this world. This guy was the gas station attendant who came in and tried to get a role. Did you notice how absolutely horrific his delivery? We're going to take number 4 over to surgery in 5 minutes. Oh, my God. I had to rewind it like 3 times just to hear him say, oh, my God, it is horrific.
Mr. Herman.
Yes.
Paging Mr. Pee Wee Herman.
Absolutely. I just had to show that. It's just horrible acting.
I mean, you can't get a good ape. You can't.
No.
These days, you can't get a good ape actor.
You can't train a good monkey.
No.
We're taking number 4 over surgery in 5 minutes.
It's no longer monkey see, monkey do.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you.
But yeah, that's just that whole scenario. He's been hauled away. The entire discussion has been dissolved at this point with what's happening because Dr. Zayas shut everything down, and Taylor is just kind of curled up with Savage Woman. And it's great. Like, I've given up. I'm taking any comfort that I can. I know that it's over. I mean, does he at this point know that it's over? Like this, I'm done.
Well, I mean, who knows what else they've said around him that we haven't heard. So he might know that whatever that surgery is not a good sign for him.
Yeah. And what kind of surgery? He doesn't know at this point what the surgery is.
Well, they haven't said surgery. Oh, we're taking over surgery, yeah.
Yeah, he still doesn't know what's going to happen to him.
Right.
And with that silence, I think we've ended this minute.
But yeah, I think that we've come to at least a cliffhanger that takes us into the final minute of the week.
Dun, dun.
Okay, unless you guys have something else.
That's it from me.
No.
Okay, so that's the Thursday edition. That's the whatever edition, whenever you're listening to it. We got one more edition for this week. We hope you'll come back. Tell your friends about us. Get out there, rate us. Let the world know that you love talking about the Men of the Apes.
Join us on Friday.
That's right. Yeah. Friday is coming in. Something's gonna happen with that surgery. So for Men of the Apes, I'm Todd and Richard and Sean.
Yay.
We thank you. Bye, guys.
Bye.
The Minute of the Apes.